Hello everyone, welcome to the video. This is going to be one of those story videos. I'm going to tell y'all a good old story about a time that I got drunk at school. Now, remember guys, please do not try this at home, and everything I say and do in this video is all just hypothetical stories, okay? None of this should be tried at home, and I'm not condoning any of this, okay? Alright. I would like to say I was a junior. I think I just started varsity football, and the school year kind of just began. I would like to say, actually, I would say school has just begun, but it's kind of after that. It's in like October-ish. Okay, so anytime we needed to take a shit, like anytime the varsity needed to take a shit, right? We would always go to the JV locker room and just blow up their toilets. Okay, there's no respect in it. Like our bathroom had to stay smelling good. Like there's just no chance you're taking a shit in our bathroom if it was going to smell. You would go to the JV. And the JV was used to it. They didn't really give a shit. What are they going to say? What are they going to do? You know? Now, what's funny though is, as one particular day, with some of my friends in my grade who were still on JV, they invited me to their locker room to come like hit their pins, commit their vapes, you know, get high and get some nicotine, right? And I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm down. So I go there, and and I get my puffs on, I get high, and I remember all I hear is these like kids laughing, bro. They're like, no, 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 dude, put it away, bro, not now. I don't want to drink it now. No, I don't want to drink it now. And I'm over there talking to my friend, giving back his pin and his vape, and I just overhear it. So I would run over and I'm like, don't drink what right now, right? And they all looked at me. They're like, oh, Sade, bro, you gotta try this shit, dude. We got some fucking tequila. And I was like, no, y'all don't. I didn't believe them. I was like, you're juniors in high school. There's no fucking way. I mean, sorry, you're sophomores in high school. There's no way you got fucking, you got alcohol. They're like, no, dude, we got alcohol, bro. We got alcohol. My brother got it for me. We got a whole bottle. Like, you want some? And, and at first my head was like, nah, like, you don't need it now. You don't need a drink right now. But there's also something in my mind telling me you can always drink it later. So that's what I did. So as I was like, yeah, dude, for sure. Give me some of that tequila, bro. I smelt it. It's not like drugs, bro. You don't need to get a testing kit. All you gotta do is smell it. If it smells like fucking nail polish, you got yourself some damn tequila. Some nice, cheap tequila. And that's what this was. It was in a gallon jug, bro. Like a plastic jug. So he pours me a whole water bottle full. This kid gave me his water bottle. He filled it up for me. And I didn't owe him anything. They just knew me, and I was just cool with them, and since I was on varsity, they wanted to be cool with me. So they let me have a bottle of tequila. So I went home, and I kind of forgot about it, just moved on with my day, played video games, did what I usually did. And then the next day rolled around. And this was the day I was planning on drinking the tequila. So I wake up in the morning, I get dressed, I have a good hearty meal. I told myself I was going to have a good meal before I went. And I didn't have early morning practice. A lot of varsity schools had early morning. No, we had after school practice at this time. So I didn't have to worry about waking up early and all that bullshit, right? So I was like, I'll just get drunk beginning of school, and then by the end of school, I'll be good. It's like an 8-hour day. So I get on my bus, and I'm riding with my friend, and I'm hitting his vape, and I'm just like, yo, bro, I brought a whole bottle of tequila. He's like, yo, let me have some. I was like, nah, dude, this shit's disgusting, and I only have one water bottle full. And he was like, yeah, give me some. And I was like, dude, that's not enough. And he gave me this crazy look. And, guys, can be honest with y'all, I suck at measuring alcohol. At least I did when I was younger, bro. I used to think, oh, a bottle of tequila, if I could drink a whole can of beer, I can drink a whole bottle of tequila. Not thinking to myself, there's a fucking difference. Alright? I'm just stupid, okay? I know my weed, but I did not know my alcohol. At all. Last time I had a tequila shot was in Mexico, and it was a couple years prior to this, and and it was just one shot, so I was like, that barely did shit. So I go to school on my bus. I'm telling my friend about it, and he's laughing, and we're talking about it. And I plan out the whole thing on the bus of how I was going to do it, right? And the whole play was just do it. Chemistry class, first period chemistry, just do it then. So I do that. So chemistry comes around. I go into class and I just pop open this bottle of tequila, and everyone can smell it, dude, around me at least. They're like, bro, what is that? And I'm like, got some liquor on me, right? And they're like, we're gonna drink it. I'm like, now. They're like, how? I'm like, straight? They're like, dude, you're not gonna do that straight. I did. I tried to do it straight, bro. I couldn't do it. They're not wrong. So I asked them anyone if they had any money I could get myself a Gatorade, bro. And actually, someone hooked me up like $2. I got myself 2 Gatorades. Came back and I told him I owed him some lunch. I owed him some snacks at lunch. So they gave me the Gatorades and I just mixed it, dude. I just mixed the Gatorade and tequila and I gulped it all down. And there's one funny thing I did with the tequila, though, that, like, before I gulped it all down, there was a moment where I turned on a Bunsen burner because the chemistry teacher had some kids in the back. Like, she would have some kids, like, sitting at the chemistry tables, like, doing work because our class was overfilled pretty much. So I went back there and talked to one of my friends when she was looking, and we turned on the Bunsen burner. And if you pour tequila on a Bunsen burner, let's just say, I actually lost some eyebrow hairs and some eyelash hairs. Like, that's, like, some serious shit. I actually lost it from the flame of how tall it was, and the teacher I don't even think she freaking noticed, because the only people that noticed were the kids. Were like, whoa, what the fuck? And some of my friends started laughing, and by that time the teacher was just like, I don't even know. Best chemistry teacher I've ever had. Let's get away with everything, bro. And I got drunk in this class like three to four times, I think. So after this moment. So anyway, so I drink the tequila with the Gatorade, and the funniest part is the first bit of it was just straight up cockiness. Like, the first bit of me drinking that tequila, I became super cocky. But I was having a good time. I was going to my friends, having conversations, even talking to the teacher about my grades. I was just very talkative. And at this point, I was like, I'm not even drunk yet. It was like building. It was like slow build up. And so as I'm like talking to everyone and stuff, the bell rings and I'm like, okay, fuck yeah, like this is going great. Like, this tequila's hitting me good. Like, I'm in a talkative mood, I can control myself, Little did I know I was in for a big awakening. So I get to the next class and I walk in, and this is, I think, sociology. And this is when the tequila really hits me. Because I just roamed around the hallway twice, and I went to the restroom, hit my vape and all that shit, and then I came to class. So as I come into class with my fucking bottle of tequila down, you're about to hear me just totally, oh my god, embarrass myself. That's what you're about to hear me, totally embarrass myself. So I walk into this classroom. My friend said that as soon as I walk in, I just started saying, "What's up?" I'm just like, go up to him, dab him up, the normal, and of course I tell him I'm on tequila. But then he says, and guys, get this, and this is true. This is a true fact, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck got into me. He said I got up and I started ranking all the girls in our class from who's the hottest to the ugliest. And I would go up to each girl and be like, oh, you're ugly. Oh, you're hot. Oh, you're ugly. Oh, I'll do you. Probably not do you. I was just doing that shit. And he said I just started blabbering about how, like, oh, I just got all this confidence now that I'm like the coolest kid because, like, I can speak freely, no one can judge me, no one cares, and I get all these girls, and like everyone was listening to me, right? And the funniest part is, he said as soon as the teacher walked in, I like totally went quiet. And that's usually what happens to me when I get into my blackout mode, right? I'm not a blackout, I'm gonna go fuck around and just do stupid shit. No, when I black out, I sober up. It's almost like my brain, like, I get quiet and I don't move a lot and I just focus on shit. That's me blacked out. And if I do talk, I'm a whole different person. And that's exactly what was going on to me. I was being a whole different person. I totally got quiet and all that shit. And then the funniest bit about this whole thing was the freaking fire alarm went off in that class. The fire alarm. I'm sitting there and this is like the glimpses I get, because of course it's the fire alarm. It's like I remember like being drunk as fuck and hearing and like, no, it was more like bah, bah. I think that's really what it was like. But as that happened, my friends had to literally, and this is on picture, they had to put my arms around their shoulders and they walked me out. Not that I couldn't walk myself, it's just I was so like, okay, I guess I really couldn't walk myself. I could walk, but I was just very unstable. I would definitely fall over. If you would have let me walk like 10 yards by myself, I would have fell. So they put my arms around their shoulders, and they were just all like, hey, buddy, you know, kind of like act like, oh, I'm okay, you know, like I'm not drunk off my ass. I'm just having a blast, right? And they take me outside. This is like, oh my gosh. Like, the more I keep thinking about what I did, the more it just blows my mind. I got lost. So they took me outside, and what they told me was they put me in line, but I decided to go talk to more people because that's me when I'm drunk. And I got lost, and that it took like 10 minutes just for teachers to find me because they're calling my name. But guys, I'm blacked out. Like, I don't know. I can't register who's telling me my name. And he said the only thing that saved me was that the fact that he found me. He was like, bro, he goes, literally everyone's looking for you. You were just talking to somebody, and then eventually I just saw you, so I grabbed you and pulled you back in line. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm back in line, and then so we start walking back into the school, and I go and sit down, and I go to like 2 more periods. One of the periods was AV. And I went to AV, and that's when I started to kind of sober up. I was still really drunk, and I remember sitting there in AV, and AV is audio and video. It's like we get practice making videos, editing, all kinds of sort of stuff like that, right? So I remember just sitting in that class with my homies, and my friends were like, bro, like, Sade, we've heard all about it. And I was like, what's up? They're like, you're drunk as fuck right now, huh? I'm like, how'd y'all know? Because it was kind of dying out at this point, right? They're like, bro, Sade, you've been, like, everyone's been talking about how you're, like, blacked out and shit. And I started getting nervous when he said that, because if everyone's talking, you know, the teacher's going to know. And then eventually the principal's going to know, right? But we just kind of discussed about it. I just told him about everything. He told me all this like little stuff that he heard about, and all this stuff. And I was just listening to him, and I was still drunk. And we actually made a whole video that day. I think we had to do like a little video project that day, and I think I made it while I was drunk. But yeah, after that, I just went to lunch, ate some food, and of course we eat, dude, the school food when you're drunk. Holy shit. Guys, like, it's disgusting sober, but drunk, bro, it was like the best damn thing I've ever had. I don't know if it's because of how greasy and gross it was. It's so good, right? So I eat that pizza, like, I think I ate like 4 school pizzas, bro, like 5 school pizzas. I was eating, bro, because I remember I was just so fucking hungry. Like, I bought like 1 extra for myself, and I couldn't get an extra, so I told my friend, my like other 3 friends, like, if y'all get extras, like, I'll get y'all snacks, because then I bought them 3 bags of chips, you know, we traded it off. So pretty much what happened was everything went normal for the rest of the day after lunch. And then as soon as I got to football practice, that's when shit started hitting the fan, bro. I was doing great. I felt good. I felt like I had a great day. Felt like I fast forwarded all the way through school. You know, because I'm young, bro. I can handle alcohol like it was nothing. And holy shit, y'all. Did football practice suck ass. I don't know if word actually did get around to the teachers, because I never got in trouble. But I feel like the word got around to the fucking football coaches, because did they make us run that day, bro? It was a freaking, like, I know it was for sure a day that we were not supposed to be running, bro. And he just was like, guys, today I'm doing conditioning. Like we're not gonna work on anything else but conditioning in gym. And if y'all know what that's like, bro, y'all know, bro. Y'all know it's hell when coach says that shit. And I threw up, man. It was one of the first times I ever threw up in practice in my entire life. I threw up my guts. But after that, I definitely felt a lot better after I threw up, and practice ended, and I went home, took a shower, and I played video games. It was a great day. But yeah, that was me, guys. That was me getting drunk at school, and I never got caught. Thanks for joining into this story. Hope y'all like them. Hope they get better as I go, because I think I got a few more stories to tell you. I got a few. So yeah. Let's keep this going. Peace.